We're back with you. So what's happening is yeah, I'm up. So anyway, the really intense, man. That storm went here. We got a tornado warning. Let me jump to that real quick. Tornado warning just off to my east is a special marine warning, and now it's went back to was tornado warning just a minute ago. And this band here, lots of lightning coming on shore now. There it is now. That was a special marine warning. It does have tornado warning. It looks like that just dropped, but it's this guy right here punching in. So a lot of things going on. Still don't have a hurricane yet, but it's getting close. The Eyewall's closing off back southwest, and you see a lot more pixels are getting up there. Let's see, let's do the loop here. Getting back into it's closing off. It's trying to close it off. It's kind of sloppy. It's not pretty. I'm thinking we'll have some kind of special advisory here probably in the next hour or so as this thing slowly gets the site together. We'll just look at the query pixels here. Again, this is not surface. It's up about 10,000 feet or so.
Eric Fox.
Hang on, let's look at. Yes, Eric. Say again. Oh, I see that. Yeah, I got you. I know. I saw it. I know. Thank you, buddy. I'll call you back. I'm streaming. Bye. Yeah, just the dryer keeps coming in on the west side. It's interfering. But anyway, we got 75 to 80 mile an hour winds. This big belt is 70 to 80. It's getting there. It's not totally there. You get to 70 to 85 mile an hour winds there at about 8 to 10,000 feet. It's not the surface. But the winds are getting stronger, obviously getting closer to the radar site. But that's one of the things you start looking for, is like looking for these higher belt of winds coming in. But the dryer is still coming in on the southwest flank, and it's a really sloppy storm at this point. We've got about 6 hours maybe for it to reach hurricane strength. Don't know if it's going to do it. I think it's going to be, if it does make it, it's going to be a very minimal hurricane. If it does make it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on. Hurricane Hunter's in there right now. We'll just see. They've got it going just west of us here. We're going to hold right here, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, I'm going to get back up on the bridge so we can get some more action going, and we'll see what happens here. All right. Hang on, guys. We're back with you again. Took a little bit to get going back up. Okay, getting confirmation from Hurricane Center. They're very confident we'll make hurricane status before landfall. That's another message from the Hurricane Center. This will make hurricane status before landfall. And I agree with that same assessment. Wow. Just had a super big explosion. Lightning flash, I should say, not explosion, lightning flash immediately east of me. These storms off to my northeast where the tornado winds are wicked storms east of me. I mean, super intense. Yeah, somebody just called me. It's like, oh, dryer's cutting into us. Looks horrible now. And I'm like, bullshit. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna call this guy back. Thank you, buddy. Bye-bye. Sound like Guys, I'll show you this real quick. Hurricane Center says it's going to make hurricane status. If you look at all these hot towers, look at this, Sam. Look at this new hot air. Everything's exploding. Northwest quadrant, northeast, east quadrant. This is a storm that's tornado warned, was tornado warned immediately to my east here, right there. That guy just exploded. That's tornado warned, was. Look, I got intense lightning just to my east. Look at these hot towers. Look at this guy unzipping. Wow, look at that ball of energy. This is going to make a hurricane. Yeah. Blue Beryl, make it go. Yeah. Just so you can see this, they, That's where they got it. Guys, they've got it at Cat 1. I don't know if that's pretty far inland. They got a Cat 1. That's the 10 o'clock advisory. 75 goes to 92. And that is, look how far north, that's just to the northeast of Bay City, right? Northwest of Sweeney, southwest of Damon, Bowling. It's off to the west of Angel, northwest of Houston. There's Sweeney right there. Brazo right there. Yeah. Cat 1. So probably a swath of damage coming up. That's why we stayed where we're at. Have a look at this. Okay, look at that. It's just south of Sweeney. That's kind of where I was a while ago. Sergeant Beach, where I'm at now. Yeah, there's that. There's Sweeney. So the hurricane track's going to be just west of here, just west of Sweeney. Hurricane 1, so that's Sergeant. You're going to have damaging winds, that northeast Isle quadrant, and you got a lot of small. Cedar Lane, Hawkinsville, Cedar Lake. You're going to be in the northeast Isle quadrant. This is where the damaging winds are going to come in, right in here. Right? Look at all these towns here. Okay. Just looking at how far west it's coming in there. Yeah, Vic, Sweeney, it's right up through here. West of Old Ocean, Sugar Valley, West Columbia. That's kind of the general area of the track. Let me go back here. Yeah. Okay. Damon, south of Damon. That's a tropical storm as it gets way northeast here. Rusk, Acidosis, south of Tyler, Longview. It goes ripping. What time they've got it there? Look at that. Tropical storm, 46 gusts to 58 at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. You're all the way up to west of Lufkin. That's the 11 o'clock advisory, 10 o'clock central advisory, hurricane. Tropical storm now going to go to hurricane before it makes landfall. Inland, so you're going to have damage and wind. My best advice is a 20-mile circle. Mainly, I'm going to call it loaded on the east side. So max about 20 miles east of that center line, roughly. There's 12, there's 20 right there. There's about 20. So along that corridor, about 20 miles, either side of that corridor there. East of this, Sweeney, Brazos, this northwest of Freeport, your surf side over there, right in this general area, right? That's where the most damaging winds are going to occur with this hurricane. Once it turns hurricane, Damon, right in here, you'll have damage and wind, probably power outages as this line of damage and winds comes up with the hurricane. It might be 5-10 miles back northwest, but not very far. But it's from the center line east is where the damage is going to occur. 20-mile path, water spouts and tornadoes on this band. We've got heavy lightning off to my east, northeast, and southeast with these storms here, just to my east. But a band of rotating storm water spouts and tornadoes are forming offshore and also onshore. These couplets are moving northwest, probably about 35 to 40, and these will continue to intensify. Look at all these bands moving in here. Look at all these couplets. This is when the winds coming together really pretty good there. And it's getting better and better. Well, we're gonna have a hurricane. Yeah, we're for sure going to have a hurricane. The band that's North Eyewall is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting more intense. That's North Eyewall is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting more intense. So we're definitely going to have an eye. We're definitely going to have a hurricane. The winds are getting stronger and stronger in that North Eyewall. We're definitely going to have a hurricane. The winds are getting stronger and stronger in that North Eyewall, that heavy core This is going to be this line right here is going to be a damaging line of hurricane force winds. It's going to be with this line, this north line that's intensifying. This right here is going to have damaging winds when it comes to shore. It's still probably about 4 hours away, roughly. But that's going to be your damaging, 40 miles, 10, 12. So about 3 to 4 hours. Yep. So about 2 in the morning, maybe as early as 1 to 4 a.m. This is when the damaging winds are going to start moving on shore here at Sargent and come north with the Eyewall. Hurricane Center says they feel very confident it will be a hurricane before landfall, and I do too, based on radar. You know it's going to, because you look at all these winds intensifying on this northeast quadrant here. They're continuing to come up in intensity, and that's the radar showing that, and it's continue. Yeah, Corporate sees it. Wish we had a radar right here in the middle, but we don't. This wrap back on the north side here. Yeah, I love this. This is almost like that. This is kind of, you can almost say the center now is right here. It's not perfect, but it's very close. We'll see here. It's close. Yeah, look how it's closing off. It's getting smaller. 12 miles diameter. Went from 40 to 30 to 20. This says 10. You know, you could argue it's back down here, you know, the bigger eyewall, the outer eyewall, and it is. The outer one's, 30. But this inner one, if it just goes in, closes off right in here, we'll get down to 20, 10 to 15 eyewall. Yeah, you see how the higher belted winds are rotating around just north of the center of low pressure there. The center's formed right here. So it's not very far away. Offshore at Sargent. North Eyewall is about 59, 60 miles, 10 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour. North-northwest, about 5 hours out. It's 10:20. We're talking 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Around 4 a.m., 3 to 4 a.m., it should be crossing the Sargent area. It'll be making landfall around between 3 and 4 a.m. So best guess right now. If it's moving northwest at about 12. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty sure it's going to make it. Very interesting. Okay. Put you guys back here. 5 a.m. Eastern, that's correct. I told you it's going to be up all night. Coffee time. What do you guys think? I think it's about coffee time. I could go back east, getting those water spouts. Tornadoes off to my east. Go back up to Sweeney. Yes. Blue Beryl, welcome back. We're gonna break, so I wonder right now might be a time to make a different viewpoint here. Let's think about this. I may break and go to a different direction. He's going out. He's going down there to see if there's any flooding. Yep. Ooh, wow, did you guys see that? What I'm gonna do, see how much the overwash is here. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna break it before the next wave hits. Yep. Yep. Very interesting. I'm going to do this when the wind's not blowing at 70 miles an hour, 65, 70 with these bands coming in, right? Don't want to be topping the bridge, because I think it's very soon storm surge will start coming in here in the next couple hours, closer to midnight, 2 o'clock. The water's definitely going to run. It's going to overrun this area, 100%. Yep, you're fine. It's got to go on this other side. Power's still on, the Sergeant, which is a good thing. The outer Beryl Island, the power's still on. I'm in between waves right now. Lots of big old lightning off to my east, northeast, and southeast. Sergeant, swinging where those more intense bands are rotating to the northeast or northwest, but they're coming around both sides. There's people everywhere down here. Nothing too crazy. Kind of quiet. The question is, do I hold here or do I wait for a the storm to come around? I don't know who that is.
How's it going?
What's going on, Reed?
Ready? It looks like we're in the perfect spot.
Huh?
Looks like we're in the perfect spot.
Yeah, I jogged east another 10 miles, bud. It came east another 10.
East?
Yeah, the line did. The track came east toward us, closer. It's only like 8 miles west of us now.
Oh, it is? 8 miles west?
8 miles west. By midnight to 1, I should have storms onshore.
Oh, yeah.
And by 4, it ought to be full throttle.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, bud.
That'll be good. They had that tornado warning a little
Yeah, I saw that. Did you see all that? Did you see that couplet? It's like a whole feeder band of tornado couplets forming over there. We might have to, I don't know, I like those couplets. We might have to, but you know what? Off the radar in Houston, man, there's a big area of like 75 to 85 now forming that northeast Eyewall.
yeah.
It shouldn't take too much longer.
Yeah, if that comes in here, I think we'll get a decent.
We'll have a special out next hour, I think.
We can always retreat up the bridge if we have to.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
bye-bye.
We'll do it.
That's Reed. He's like, hey, we're in a good place. I said, yep. Everybody's trying to figure out hanging up. Crazy thing is yeah, these winds are wow. Gosh, just look at the velocity. Wow, this thing is like just, it's getting it on. I really, really, really like how this, God, that North Eyewall is getting really wicked. That's going to be real crazy when that thing comes over us. For sure. Wow. Yeah. Hasn't made landfall. No, not until about 4 in the morning. Right. Sergeant's halfway. That's right. Come on, babe. It's about to do it. Wow. Now I'm getting really big. Yeah, that northern Eyewall, that thing's gonna be wicked. There's 2 more bands coming. Gosh, got all kinds of couplets moving in on Freeport. I mean, there's couplet after couplet after couplet moving on shore, both already onshore and offshore. Lots of couplet water spouts and tornado top signatures over there. Yeah, I've got Starlink and Verizon. We're good. Take you outside. Wow. Well, there's not. Let's see here. There's not a lot. I'm not on the highest part of the bridge, right? So let's take you inside. Look at the eye. It's trying. We'll see what happens here. There's the North Eyewall. Yep. Uh-oh. Got an MD. Oh, but that's either, convective. Let's see if that's SPC. Put that out. Let's see which one I got here. I got two of them here. Convective. That must be, okay, Norman, Prediction Center. Yep. Watch. Yep. Tornado. Yeah, tornado watch. Threats expected to increase. Upper coast. Yep. Matador. Southeast of Matador County. Yep, 250 meters shear, 3 kilometers, 250 meters per second. Low shear is increasing markedly last several hours. Concern embedded supercells more common in these bands, right? Down there, we're going to go with the tornado watch. Probably coming out. It's not real high, but 60%. They're going to have a tornado watch. You can't have all these couplets coming on shore. SPC. They're going to have a tornado watch coming out soon. Yep. For the coast, you got all these water spouts and culprits forming now, and the helicity going through the roof. You're going to have just waves of tornadic storms now coming offshore. Water spouts. We're going to have a tornado watch soon. All these waves are going to start going to town. They're going to start tornadoing. Pressure's falling. The pressure's falling ahead of the eye, and this looks really good. Yeah, got it. Now you got water spouts back west. Okay, please go out. My wife's begging me to go outside. Okay, well, I can go outside. There's not a lot going on right now. It's like outside. Let's go outside. Everybody wants me to go outside. I'm going to get wet. Yeah, it's blowing. Not real bad. Yeah, it's blowing. It's blowing. It's like 30. It's not very high. See? Yeah, there's an intercoastal coming. Yeah, look at that water. Yeah, I got water. What? No water came up. That's intercoastal right there. Water strength there. I go up about another 50 feet. It's blowing about 20 feet here. But I can tell you, when that eyewall down south comes up here, it is going to blow like insanely hard, like crazy hard. Like it'll be over 70 when it gets here. It'll probably I think it'll be hurricane force winds. We got tornado watch about to come out. Got water spouts, and got this whole band here. I love this whole band. Ray's talking about too. This whole thing's going to produce water spouts and tornadoes, and that threat's going to increase dramatically. You got water spouts back southwest, offshore going here. You got culprits forming all over the freaking place. There's just look at all these stuff forming. I mean, we're going to have multiple tornado warnings. That thing's going to go into high gear. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all these culprits forming. Yeah, this is going to be look at this. Gosh, look at these things. They're ripping northwest at like warp 9, man. This is like, it's going to be walls of tornadoes moving northwest at 50 knots. That's almost 60 miles an hour, mile a minute. These things are absolutely flying now. So as the hurricane deepens, these cells are going to just continue to race faster and faster and faster. They're going to rocket northwest like this. It's going to be a conveyor belt of tornadic storms, one after just like one, another one, another one, another one. And there's just going to be waves of tornadic storms coming on shore, water spouts and tornado. Yep. Yeah, the dryer has prevented the eye from forming all day. Yes, that's been the number one problem all day, hands down. It's all the dryer got mixed in. It didn't quite get mixed out. So that's been the problem all day. It's been the problem really the last 3 days, right? All the dryer around this storm. Yep. This is getting very, very, very interesting. Back to my south here. There's a lot of interaction going on with the eyewall here. It's interesting. Yeah, thanks for going outside. Yes, babe. Thank you. That's Kathy giving me some feedback. Okay, just that eye wall is just getting that. It's getting that look. Yeah, there it is. I got lightning now on the north eye wall. Yeah, it's not. It's not nuts, but this is going to be wicked. This thing comes ashore. That's going to be your damage. This thing's right here is going to produce damage. Probably power outages with this line. When it comes on shore, this guy right here is the damaging. It's going to be the damage right here. Is that guy right there when it comes on shore? Still might be about 4 hours before it gets up here. About 4 hours for this north wall. The wall went by here a while ago. That was wicked. Gusting to 60 is what I'm guessing. I didn't measure it, but and each time with these that band went through. Now this will be a little bit stronger, and then this will be like, okay, here we go, right? Get about 4 hours. So it's 10:30. Storm the building waves and storm surge is probably not that far off the coast now. The storm surge is not very far. We got 50 miles now. We're about 4 hours away from that making the North Eyewall making landfall. So in the next 2 hours, 10:30 Central Time, shortly around midnight, we're going to have storm surges going to start approaching. The storm surge will be inundating the coastline by around midnight. About midnight. Storm surge right now is about 25 to 30 miles offshore. The big storm surge is immediately northeast of the Eyewall right here. This big, huge waves are coming in. So that's when we're going to get the 4 to 7 foot storm surge coming in over here. And then obviously when the eye passes, then you'll have the winds they're going to be kind of coming out as it approaches. They're going to be really hard out of the northeast and east. Then they'll switch around to southeast as the eye gets past us, and they're going to swip around to south-southwest. So that's what will happen, right? So we'll see how this unfolds. Yep. It's getting better and better. Lots more lightning in the North Eyewall now. It's getting tighter. I really like this whole North Eyewall now. It's getting that look. It's like it's going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, I love it. It's coming around. Look at this. It's just, matter of fact, you go a little bit farther. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of delayed messages on the phones. Yeah, I like how this is trying to wrap in here real hard. And it's got that bend, and it's trying to come back around like this right here. It's like the ice, like right. It's trying to get tight right there, which is not very. It's like due south of me, about 45 to 50 miles is the North Eyewall. It take too much longer for it to. Okay, I still got a little break. Wind's whipping around, cars bouncing. I'm pretty low elevation right now. Some more, at least a lot of water spouts, couplets back to my east. Let's see what I'm up to now. Just again, this is not surface. Just trying to get an idea of what the winds are doing. You got a big area of 70. There's 85, 80, 85, 75, 89, 90. Okay, you got a big area of 75, 80. At about 10 to 15,000 feet. So, yeah, on the right-hand side loading, we're gonna have hurricanes shortly. Yeah, as soon as we're gonna have a hurricane shortly. So, again, that's from the Houston radar, and I'll be up about 15,000 feet. So that's definitely not surface. Yeah. So, wow, car just rocked hard then, really hard. The car's bouncing again. Yeah, 9,000 feet. Oh, it's not surface. So 80, we got 10. Oh, gosh. You probably got loaded. You probably got, I think you're really close to having a hurricane. I think we're within the hour. It's 10:30 Central Time. I think by midnight we have a hurricane. At least a Cat 1. We got more and more. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more. Okay, here's what's happening. Okay, I'm going to watch this real close, how this loop is. Just watch how it's curling. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Look us again. Okay, let me look at velocities. Yeah, that might be the north wall. The south wall's coming around. Yeah, I think we got the eye. I'm going to put the eye right here. The eye's is really close to closing off. Yep. You wonder if this little guy right here is going to come back around and close him off right here. It's close. It's thinking about it. Not quite there yet. I like all this heavy activity, thunderstorm activity we're getting in that eye wall. Wow, that's going to be just tremendous rain. and he's not far away. I think the Hurricane Center is going to absolutely nail the track on this thing. Yeah, they did a really, really good job. Still got this dry air back on the southwest. It's been a problem really for like 4 days, right? This dry air just got mixed all the way around, and it just keeps cutting in. It keeps cutting in. And as long as it keeps doing that, which it looks like it's going to continue through the rest of the night, there's nothing to keep it stopping, right? It's going to be very hard, not impossible, but it's very, very difficult to get this thing to finally close off with heavy core. Until you can close this dry air coming in, this guy can't really get going like really good. It's like this side of the bucket is like open and this can't fill up, and like it's kind of a bad analogy, but you get the point. If this guy's still open, if it's like a half bucket, if I can't close that bucket up, you can't get everything focused, right? So yeah, but it does have a lot of lightning in that north Eyewall, and probably some mesovortices as well. Yeah, I like how these things are surging northwest and wrapping hard back the other direction. Yeah, this is definitely getting better and better. Yeah. Well, yeah, lots of lightning now continues in the north Eyewall. It's getting better. It's getting more focused. The overall thing is everything's getting much more focused. I like the look of everything. The winds are howling pretty good here, actually. I'm on the lower part of the bridge. If I went up another 100 feet, they'd probably be blowing another 30 miles an hour. Let me look at COAM. So let me look at my bearing. Let's back this out, and let's see. We got that. Let me go to. Gotta get to do wave heights. There we go. There it is. Not real high. Yeah, 25, 22 to 25. That makes sense. Just to the right of not that far away. Freeport. Yeah, they're coming up. Yeah, again, not real high, but they are, they're building. The waves are building. See how they drop about 10, probably on shore, and they're going to double as this continues to intensify and comes up here. The wave heights will get bigger and bigger, right? There's Matagorda. Here's where I'm at over here. Yeah, it's just due south of me. So big battering waves are coming up to me. It's still probably a couple hours out from about 2 to 3 hours out from the coastline. The bigger waves, 50 miles, about 4 hours out probably. So 10:41 p.m. You're looking at about 3 in the morning. Let's see what the Hurricane Hunter, he's out there right now. He is. When is this one? 36. Yep, there's 31. Yep, there comes a bunch of cars off the top. People taking this time when it's a lot of people relocating. Other chasers are like, okay, I'm using this time right now from the some people are leaving the outer area because the water's coming up. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting little tidbit. Hang on. I wonder why he said that. So I've got people talking about the track may be too far west. Yeah, in about a half hour. Yeah. Is this Jeff? No, I'm not in the Cybertruck on this chase. Okay, let me call somebody here. Yeah. No. Waiting for sure this thing's going to develop a hurricane, so I was not even thinking about coming. And then late yesterday, decided to pull the trigger at the last second and flew down southwest. And yes, Sergeant will be a bathtub soon. Hey, what makes you say that? Okay, I just got a tornado watch. Here we go. Tornado watch just came out. They're just issued. Okay, let's see what they say. Hey, staying on a second. Tornado watch stand by. Goes for 11 hours and 16 minutes. It's a long tornado. I think this is maybe the longest tornado watch I've been in before. Tornado watch number 513 in effect till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. 10 a.m., guys. 11 hours. Tornado watch. Okay. Matagorda Bay, Galveston Bay, coastal waters. Okay. Don't have all the details, but that's a big old freaking watch. And we're almost in the middle of it. So as this thing comes ripping out of the Gulf, it's going to rip up. Houston, you're about in the middle of north central part of it. So let me show you the watch here, guys. On the string. Hang on, Chris. So there's the new tornado watch, guys. It goes off the coastal waters. It goes up here. It's a big old watch till 11 a.m. It's an 11-hour tornado watch. It's a huge tornado watch, right? It's for all these bands coming onshore. You got lots of tornadoes. Get ready. Okay, there's that. Yep. Yeah, so you think it's that north eye? You okay? I didn't mean to get you all choked up. I'm sorry that you got really choked up on that deal. Was it the tornado watch or the eye? Tornado watch for 12 hours. Yes. Uh-uh. Yeah, I got a tornado watch right, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I got 66-mile-an-hour winds are increasing on the back west side now. So the west side of the Eyewall is surging south now. So it's rapid. It's starting to get wrapped up on all sides now. It's getting better and better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Hurricane Hunter was right in the northeast eye quadrant right now. I think they'd declare a hurricane. Just I got so many 70 and 85 and 90-mile-an-hour pixels on the 85. I got tons of. Here's a 95. I got 95 mile an hour. Again, this is at 9,000 feet, 8,000 feet. I've got 90-mile-an-hour winds now, 70 to 90-mile-an-hour winds now, all in the eastern northeastern quadrant now, rapidly forming. Yeah, we've got a hurricane going in right now. Guys, we'll have a hurricane warning, and we'll have a hurricane any time now. Yeah. That's not surface, guys. But 70 to 90 mile winds. That's going to be about 8,000 feet. But the point is that the winds are continuing to increase, and yeah, we've got it. We've got a hurricane just waiting for it to come out. Yeah, waiting for the warning to come out. Yeah, yeah. But you got the big area of that much. You get that much 70, 90 mile winds expanding at about 7,000, 8,000 feet. It's we're really close to having a hurricane now. Man, that thing is spinning. Gosh, it's spinning. Gosh, that north eye wall, wow. That northwest eye wall looks pretty interesting. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna go up there and get the damages. I'm gonna take the eye. I'm gonna go with the eye. Wherever the eye goes, that's where Jeff goes. I want to be in that. I want to be on the south end of that. I want to be in the north eye wall, and then just let it. Let's see what happens. As it, yes, yes, yes. Correct. I think it's going to go over to. Yeah, I think it's going to go over to. Yeah, Matagorda and Sergeant. Who said that? Is that internal? Is that the internal people? No, it's lifting northwest. The northwest eye wall is pulling northwest hard. It really is. You just look at the velocities from. Yeah, I know it's coming northwest. Look at. I may not have to wait too long because the car's shaking so much it's about to throw me off the bridge. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's people calling. Everybody's trying to jockey and figure out which way this thing's moving. Where's it going to make landfall? Well, we're in tornado watch. I finally opened the bag of Tostitos. No, not bad. Not too bad. Pretty fresh, actually. Comes the wind. Okay, you guys want to see high winds in the center of the hurricane, or you want to see storm surge? High winds or storm surge? Let's take a vote. What am I eating? I'm sorry, am I crunching too loud? Storm surge, huh? Some tortilla chips. Both high winds and storms. Oh, you guys are picky. Wow. Problem is, if you get surge, you may get trapped out here, and I can't go back north with the eye. Then all you see is water. Mm-hmm. Wow. Things pulling northwest. Wow, wow, wow. You hear the wind outside. It's like, it's whistling. Yep. Well, shoot. It's not very clean right now. Yes, is it humid? Yes. Feels like it feels like I'm in about a 120-degree sauna outside. It's very humid. Yep. It's a really sloppy eye. Just trying. It's pulling northwest too. Northwest. No, not in Cybertruck. If I was in Cybertruck, you'd... Yeah. All right. I'm about ready to make a decision here. Mm-hmm. Wow. I know what I'm going to do. Stand by. Getting closer. Want me to go back to the blue barrel? Yeah. Gotta watch that storm surge. Hey, we appreciate that, Ren. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the eye. I like the eye. Especially when it starts getting daylight, being in that eye wall, you know, right where it tucks in, wraps, just follow that eye, man. It's crazy stuff happens. Now I'm gonna play a quarterback sneak here. I'm not gonna tell you I'm playing yet. I got 3 different modes here I can go into. Depends on what this thing does. Hey, Mary, I appreciate that. Just rack it up. Here, let's go. You guys ready for the Super Bowl stretch here? Here we go. About 4 hours, 5 hours of continuous coverage. Going to keep on ripping. Gosh, it's so close to being a hurricane. It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning faster and faster and faster. What sure looks to me is pulling off just back to my west here. About where the 11 o'clock advisories look like it's really, really, really good. The west side of the Eyewall now, I've got solid 70, I got 80, 79, 75, big area 72 to 79, almost 80 miles an hour now on the western Eyewall. Again, that's not at the surface. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. 9,000 feet. Yep. Yeah. Come on, baby. Yeah, I just took a jog back west. Matagorda. Yeah, so I'm trying to bring people back together for our big reunion. We'll have one of those big reunions here soon. Okay, I'm getting into another bag. Okay, it's time to break up. Yeah, tea sounds pretty good right now, right? Some tea. Yeah, Periscope was pretty cool, it really was. Yeah, everybody's moving around. I think we're not far away from things going crazy here. Eyes coming up. I just took a hard. Yeah, I'm getting alerted here. Hang on. Gotta. Yes, boom. Stand by. Boom, there we go. Thank you. Yes, yes, there we go. Boom, check in. Yep, there you go. Boom, done. Awesome. Yep, boom, it's done. Boom, it's done. Boom. Yes, I got you. Boom, it's done. Okay, got that taken care of. It's got checked in. All right. Yeah. Just don't talk about that. It's definitely taking a jog, but it took a hard northwest jog. The northwest. Yeah. Ooh. Man, did it take a hard northwest jog. Holy mackerel, did it take a hard northwest jog. Whoa. Uh-oh, somebody just reported something up here. Damage. Trees down along the highway, not on the road though. Okay, just north of Sargent here, about northwest of me here, about, it's kind of where those storms went through earlier. 15 miles northwest of Sargent, reporting damage now on the highway. So Chaser just reported that. Evan James, it looks like, just reported that. It's up to my northwest. It's those bands of storms coming out of Freeport, Sweeney, producing damage. Trees are going down to my northwest. It's northwest of me now. And there's definitely gonna be damage when the south eyewall comes over land. I guarantee it, 100%. Definitely gonna have damaging winds coming ashore. This hurricane's doing some really funky things, or this tropical storm trying to become a hurricane. I'm trying to make it a hurricane. It's not there yet. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna come over the other side of the bridge and we'll go back on this other side. We'll go back. We'll go check it out, come back. I really think my gut is I'm about, breaking weather. Stand by. Okay, I got a hurricane. 11 p.m. statement, breaking from the hurricane center. It's now a hurricane. Okay, breaking. We got a hurricane. There we go. It's a hurricane. See what this said? Boom, boom, boom. Told you, here we go. I knew it. It's a Hurricane Beryl. Let's go. What'd they say? Okay, they say how far south that is of us? The hot towers. Now a hurricane. Okay. And the wind is, I'm on the top of the bridge. The peak of it, it's going to get windy here real soon. I'm going to go check out this north side. I'm going to come back across the bridge, and I don't want to get caught in this tidal surge, I don't think. I want to get back to where that thing pulled hard. I don't know if it just be a wrap, Chris, but it pulled hard back to the northwest. Really hard this last 15, 20 minutes. Wow. It says what? You there, Chris? Hello? $345 degrees at 10 miles an hour. Okay, full blown 985 millibars. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, storm surge. Everybody's holding back here by the bridge because same thing I'm thinking. That water comes up over this thing. Oh, I see what's going on. The top of the waves are ripping off. Yep. Let's see what we get going here. Okay. So send me a fix where do you think it's at from our position? Thanks. Bye. Yeah. So a boom reported 60 sustained, gusts to 70 something miles an hour, and pressure down to, I believe he said 982, 979, and it has the super hot towers. I'm watching satellite here. So we got a hurricane. We know it'd be a hurricane. Look at these hot towers, man. Look at this thing. It's like a fuse light. Look at this. Boom. Look at that ball of energy, man. Look at this. Like it's like a fuse started on the southwest deal. It ripped across there. It's like boom. Watch this thing. It just goes. Look at that. That's got some really cloud tops. This hurricane is moving northwest, northwest at 12 miles an hour. Right. So it's happening. Right. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he just crisscrossed it. He got it. This guy right here just got it. So it's coming in. Okay, let's go back to radar. Yeah, look at that. Wow, look at that. That's a nasty looking. It's right here, guys. Approximately. Don't have the exact, but it's essentially right here. Right. You see where we're at up here. It's about 48 miles due south of us. Matagorda Bay, Matagorda's right here. Just west of me here, about 20 miles roughly. Yeah. About 20 miles west of me is Matagorda. Let's try to watch. That far. 20 miles. So a hurricane is supposed to make land, it's going to be close, guys. It's going to make landfall like this. That's what the forecast track is between Matagorda and us, right? It comes north. This is where the damage is going to occur. We've already got damage occurring. A lot of people holding up here where the cities are, so you get damage and winds coming up here. They're going to be ready for the power flashes you got. Look, definitely water spout in progress there. You're going to have marine warnings coming. Look at all the water spouts forming. Things are going into high gear, guys. We're going to have all kinds of tornado warnings, water spout warnings, marine warnings coming. That's definitely a water spout in progress. That's off the coast there, about 20, 30 miles roughly, I'm guessing. 25 miles southeast of Freeport. Freeport's like a conveyor belt. I'm going to have a conveyor belt of warnings coming. Once it starts setting up, you pretty much guarantee where it's going to keep coming. Yeah. Wow. It's really it's just a very funky hurricane. That's how the way to say it. These back west wall winds are getting up there. That's what you watch for. Is you watch for that to be perfect. Again, it's not at the surface. 80, 85 mile an hour winds on the backside. That's at about 10,000 feet. So you're starting to get all these winds on the backside, and there's some on the front side over here. You got this big area here, 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds over a big area now, right? And that in northeastern, this eye's wide, so you can have a big fetch of real high winds on the southeast side. That'll drive this big area of high winds on this northeast side here. It'll drive those big pounding waves and the storm surge up here, Freeport, Surf City, all the way over to Sargent, and then Matagorda Bay. So as this eye comes up this direction like this, these waves and the storm surge is coming. It's going to be here in about the next 2 hours. This will go underwater in about 2 hours. It's the buoys and the data tells me it's offshore about 50 miles. The storm surge is coming. I'm sure where I'm at, it'll go underwater. We'll be underwater right here. It'll be real. They might have about 2 to 4 feet of water on where I'm at right now. It'll probably be, if I stay here through about 4 o'clock, more in the car, be floating probably at this exact location. This will definitely go underwater. So I'm not going to be staying here, obviously. Wow. It's just a really weird, it's almost like, I hate to use the word half hurricane. It's kind of like it's this southwestern edge is kind of open back here, right? They've been fighting this dry air. It's like wherever you have the heavy precip making it to the ground, that's where you're going to get the damage, right? So as this logs in north of Matagorda Bay and Sargent, that's the damage will be occurring in this north Eyewall, right? Because the center might be here, but if you don't have any precip or anything, you're getting some activity there. So get effects 4 hours. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm concerned about all these culprits. Look at all these culprits for them. That's definitely a water spout. I mean, it's for sure 100%. There's no doubt about it, right? Look at the culprit. Yeah. So it's like you storm realty. It takes it out of the queue of storm motion out, and they're just in that same area. These things are just, yeah, it's, they're just, this whole area right here is just a breeding ground of water spouts coming on shore. Surfside Beach, Freeport, Jones Creek, Wildpatch, Sweeney. This has like been the corridor of really heavy, intense storms all night. Again, it's not the prettiest storm ever, that's for sure. It's not going to win any awards for that. To see how that was from 2 hours ago. It's coming north. Very, very interesting. I was looking at Corpus radar. Just really having problems closing in on that south wall. It just doesn't like to close off. Too much dry air down there. From Corpus radar, you can see there's some, 70, 80 mile an hour winds, 85, 80. Again, this is not surface. This is probably about 7,000, 8,000 feet. So you can take about 10 to 15, 20% of that off. So you can take probably 15 miles an hour off. It's probably closer to 70 right there, closer to the surface, right? So yeah, there's some high winds right there. Wow. You're starting to get 90, 92 mile an hour winds. Yeah, it's not surface. It's just when you see this developing, it's not more than 1 pixel. You got, 10 or 15, 20 pixels of that forming, then you're getting some, you're starting to get some really bona fide, some really good winds. And this area will just expand with those higher winds, and with time you'll have kind of a pretty good broad area of damaging winds. I mean, actually, if you look at this, if you go from the western side of the Eyewall back over to the eastern side, you may have a 20, 30 mile diameter in the middle of the hurricane, which, because it's such a big eye, won't have a lot of damaging winds, but this western Eyewall will, and then eastern Eyewall will, right? So they both are going to have some damaging winds. That's interesting. Why did that show up like that? Oh, that's a buoy. Moves in that side. Yeah, I know, Eric. Hang on, Eric. This mezzanine side showed up in the buoy out there on the deal in the middle ocean. Do I think that what? Absolutely. What do you? Yes, buddy. Absolutely. Did you see what the hurricane hunter said? It's a hurricane, right? And all that. Yeah, it is. It is. You know why? Because the trough's digging down. And when it's to our northwest, it's trying to yank it northwest before it grabs it. It's kind of like it's big scoop. It's kind of like a big snow scoop. If you got a big bowl of energy diving southeast, it's gonna grab and scoop it like a snowball, right? And it's gonna yank it back to the northwest before it slingshots it northeast. So it's grabbing it now, and it's, hey, here comes a trough, and I'm like, that's why it's exploding. And it's like, I'm going to suck you back northwest. It's venting like crazy on the north side of the hurricane, the northwest side of the hurricane. Now it's venting as the trough's digging in. It's going to grab it. And then as it's grabbing it, it's pulling it northwest. And at some point, it's all accelerating to the north and the northeast after it comes on shore. But they got it to Cat 1. They got a Cat 1, buddy, 40 miles inland. Yeah. I got that. Yeah. And mezzanine site just the deal says, hang on, mezzanine site, I'm sure it's a buoy. There's at 74, let me see, mezzanine, associated with Hurricane Beryl, buoy, yeah, 420-19 is 75 mile an hour winds now at the buoy. I don't know if that's sustained or gust. I think they had a gust there a while ago. Yeah. Oh, really? The radar, the Hurricane Hunter radar? Well, if you look at Corpus, Corpus radar, I've got, again, it's not surface, but I've got a bunch of 80, 90 mile an hour pixels on the western Eyewall now, and that's expanding, right? So the back wall surging south, and the front wall, I've got a 40 mile wide area of 70 to 85, 90 mile an hour winds, again, not surface, 9,000 feet covering that whole northeast quadrant. Storm surge is only about 40 miles off the coast, 30 to 40 miles off the coast. The water's going to double or triple in sight coming in on shore here. We're going to have storm surge in about 2 hours. About 2 hours, this road I'm on is going to go underwater. Where are you headed? Oh, okay. You're trying. Yeah. No, I got it. Yeah, I get it. Hey, well, here's the thing. Well, the other thing you got to think about before the storm surge is, and by the way, the waves are getting really big here. Is the other situation you got to think about is I'm thinking about there's trees coming down to our north already reporting damage, but they didn't land in the road. They landed to the side road, but they said trees to the north of Sargent here, northwest of Sargent, are coming down. That's on the storm. That's on the spotter deal, right? Reporting damage. There's another tornado warning or marine warning. It did. I've got another one right now. Okay, got another damage report came in. Mezzanine now. I've got just under hurricane force winds, tropical storm force winds now at Freeport. Now winds gusting to 61 mile an hour. 61 mile an hour gust now coming on shore. So just under hurricane force winds are just offshore now. Another developing tornado southeast of Freeport is going to go over Freeport. And then Freeport to Sweeney is a hot zone for tornadoes. Okay, power flashes. I'm not sure how that's. Does he mean Surfside? Somebody's reporting power flashes now. I don't know what. Yeah, it's back east. Let me see. Oh, Treasure Island. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think what I think is I think you better get ready to, I think we better move. I'm kind of just, I don't want to get caught in the flood over here, the storm, right? Because it's coming. I mean, it's absolutely coming. And matter of fact, with the waves are getting way bigger. With the thing coming back to my northwest, yeah, I got big old splash over now. When the thing's deepening now and going back north, man, these things the tops are getting ripped off this thing like really good. Yeah, let me hit my lights here. Yeah, I like the waves here. I just don't want to get caught when the water comes across this road. No, I know I got that. Dude, did you not deploy them earlier back west? Yeah. The power flows are possibly transformers blowing or power lines coming down is Treasure Island to see Surf City back to my east reporting power flashes now with probably the damaging winds coming. I got another couplet coming got a new couplet forming over Surfside City Beach coming in on shore right now, ripping northwest. No warning on it yet, but will be shortly. Hey, thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Wow, appreciate your support. That's awesome. Yeah, the waves are really coming. The waves are the storms are, it's coming up. Yeah, the waves are building, they're crashing, they're overwashed, the winds are ripping off the tops of the waves now. It won't be long. Oh, hang on a minute. I know, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, it's exactly right. Exactly. Hang on. Let me yeah, I've been watching that too. Well, here's what happened. Did you see what happened on the back southwest? That stinger tail came in on the southwest side and it went around the east side, those tops, and then it came around, and what it did, it's closing it off because it's exploding. Now that stinger tail is all wrapped in northwest, and because of that, it's pulling it northwest as that upper low's cutting in. It's coming in, it's about to grab it. The Diffluence is over the hurricane now. The jet core, the right rear jet core, the trough is coming over the left side of the hurricane, and that's why it's deepening rapidly, and that's why it's exploding on the northwest side because the upper jet core is coming in. The Diffluence jet core is venting the northwest side hard now. You can see it on the. Oh, no, exactly. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Yes, Corpus, yes, 100%. Corpus has that big area that, yeah, once I'll start seeing that, even though it's not surface, it's coming up. Matter of fact, you want to be mega technical off Corpus now. I've got 93 to 98 mile an hour winds now out of Corpus on the storm relative. 97 to 98 now on yeah. Again, it's probably 8,000-9,000 feet. It's not surface, right? But the point is, I've got a big area of 80 to 90 mile an hour winds now forming, which will translate to 70, 75 in the ground, right? But yeah, it's coming up pretty quick. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good here. I still want the I'm gonna watch the storm surge because I know, and it'll come in like a spoke cup of milk, right? I mean, it's gonna come in. Yeah. I'm thinking same thing. It's, gosh, Matagorda Bay. Yeah, you're going to think I'm really nuts when I tell you this. What if the town you were in earlier today? So don't say it on my live stream. You know where you were at earlier today? And you deployed your devices? I think the damn thing's going to go and maybe over that town. That's what it looks like to me. Look how hard it's pulling back northwest. Oh, and then, is he with you or is he in the east in the other car? Well, yeah. Water's coming up. Waves are getting bigger, and the whole thing's getting higher here. Yeah, Corpus. I got a bunch of pixels now. 90 to 95. There's 98, 101, 103, 101, 108, 105, 99. A ton of 95 to 100 on the western Eyewall now off Corpus radar. Now again, that's going to be at about 8. But it's definitely ramping up. Well, okay, here's another thing that's happening now. The eastern Eyewall is exploding. The northwest Eyewall and the eastern Eyewall is exploding hard with deep, heavy convection. So you're gonna get 80 plus mile an hour winds coming to the ground in about 3 hours. Actually, the really bad winds are now just south of Matagorda. Matagorda. They're 25 miles offshore. Yep, 25 to 30 miles offshore, southwest of Matagorda. You got 70 plus mile an hour winds now on the western Eyewall now. Yeah. Tell me what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull a quarterback sneak. Okay. I'm gonna play. You're about 1/10 correct. 1/10. Yeah. I think I'm going to meet you back where you deployed this morning, your sensors, because I'm going to get in the eye. I'm following the eye. I told you that all day. Wherever the eye goes is where Jeff goes. I'm northbound and down with the eye. I'm going to have coverage from the eye. Going with the eye comes north, I'm coming north with it. Where the eye goes, Jeff goes. Right? It's really got its act together now. I got this yes. I got all kinds of people digging me. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Cat 1. Can we go to Cat 2? I don't know. We got 90. Yeah, I'm in Sargent, people. You're watching the live stream. This is Sargent, Texas. Go ahead. Yeah, it's in that area. Yes. The waves they're in between the waves are about how about 5 seconds? It's wave. Like every 5 seconds there's a wave breaking. Like it's the surge is coming. I mean, it's absolutely 100% coming. Water's getting higher, and the wave action is literally like every 5 seconds now. It's not messing around. What town? Uh-oh, stand by. I've got new tornadoes forming. Uh-oh, this is going to get me. This is going to get me at Sargent here. I've got culprits now forming southeast and south of us now. A new band of tornadoes are forming. New one, water spouts are coming right. They're going to come right over. I'm going to go to the bridge. I'm getting ready for tornadoes. I'm going to the top of the bridge. I got culprits offshore coming ashore. They're 10 miles southeast, and they're coming. They're intensifying. I'm going to the top of the bridge. I'm going to the top of the bridge, and I'm looking for water spouts coming onshore. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. And then here we go. I'm going back to the top of the bridge. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to get on the other side and get ready. Yep. The culprits. Yeah, you don't want to be on culprits hit you. That's for sure. I'm going up the bridge now. I'm gonna get where I can see them coming across off the water and going off to our east or over me. Yep. I'm climbing the bridge right now. East toward Freeport, and the new ones are going to start forming immediately to the southeast of Sargent now. Brand new culprits are forming. Yep, brand new culprits. Okay, came up top. Here we go. Going over the top, very top. Not super bad, but it's, You see it? You see them? Yep. You see the new ones forming? They're going to come right at me. Yeah, they're going to come right at us. Yeah, there's exactly. That's a good description. There's a fork. That's an excellent description. Yep. You know me, I got hawk eyes. Where are you at right this second? On. You know where I'm at. Send me your lat lawn. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing here, guys. I'm getting ready. You got to always see these guys right here. So I got a marine here. Tornado, marine warning, water spout right there. Yeah, special marine warning, water spout possible. Look at this guy, got these new guys forming here. Boom, these are new culprits forming. They're going to be rocking it right here, right towards Sargent. We'll have some new warnings here. Like these, look at these bands. Look how bad we're going to get in a crazy mode here really quick. Wow, look at this eye. This eye's pulling back northwest. I thought it was going to come over me, but it's sucking hard back to the west right now. Wow, look at these band. Look at these band. Oh my gosh. These guys right here are bad, bad news. Look at this. These guys just exploded. Look at this. Look at these couplets all formed. They're not real intense yet, but look at them. They're not very far away either. This is where you really got to watch. 13 miles, 20 miles. They're moving northwest at about 50. Be here in about 10 minutes. Yeah, brand new couplets. We'll have water spouts moving on shore, and we'll have tornado warnings here shortly. Yeah, and the eye's back southwest. It's coming up. It's going just south of Matagorda Bay. Yep. I think what I'm gonna do here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm gonna go back north here. Yep. I want to be in this Eyewall. I'm gonna put you guys up here. Just. Yep. Here we go. Turn on special deal. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Just a second here. Boom. Yep. Boom. Boom. Turn that on. Boom. Turn that on. Yes. Turn that on. Yes. Start reporting. Yes. Boom. Well, use it. Boom. Done. Yes. Boom. Okay. Got location being reported now. Okay, guys, how's everybody doing on stream? Yes. Yes. We're moving. We are moving. Good thing I'm moving. Guess what's happening? The ditches on the east side of the road are starting to fill up. They're a little bit higher now. The inlet waters, the inlet bay waters are starting to rise. This side of this road, the water's starting to rise a little bit. It's not as low as it was about an hour ago. The water's filling up, probably it's fresh water, and then also it's water from either side of the road here, south of Surgeon, coastal. The water, you can tell the water level's rising on each side of this road here. Yep. More couplets are forming southeast of me now. Coming right up towards Sargent. We'll have some marine warnings soon. It's going to start getting really super dynamic now. So lots of stuff's going to be happening. I'm going to try to get up this road before I got a really good wave of just torrential rain and very, very, very intense winds and rain is going to be, it's literally like 3 miles behind me, moving northwest at 60 miles an hour now. So this band coming in is going to be a big old fat dog, but I got some really wicked winds back to my southwest. I'm gonna reposition and get back in that north Eyewall. I want to be in that eye when it comes ashore. If it's Matagorda, if it's just east of Matagorda, whatever it is right there. Things gonna be tricky. Then I'm gonna follow the Eyewall north as it moves north. The eye, the center, that's where I'm going to be. The eye comes between Matagorda and Sargent, that's where I'll be. There's some cut-throughs area up here, I can be in the middle. We're scouting out today, and I found 2 or 3 crossovers, so I don't have to make a big 40-mile loop, like a big horseshoe loop up to Bay City and then back south again. There's some cut-throughs that go straight west up here. And speaking of that, I'm going to plop that in now. Yep. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Give me a second here. Yep. It's Matagorda. Right there. Huh. Yep. Got you. I've got you punched in my queue now. I got you.
Your route may be affected by hurricane warning.
10 miles out of cut back west. Got to watch the radar and make sure I don't get ran over by one of these couplets coming up behind me. Yep. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on. Man, this band of rain coming on shore is alert tone's coming off pretty soon. Boom. Gosh. Culprits off to my east are about 30 miles over Freeport in that area. Are pretty doggone. They're really they're good really good couplets. I got stuff forming just south of me here too, southeast. Oh yeah, gosh, there's a lot of wicked couplets. With the pressure low and falling down, and the wind's getting so high, there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff start happening. Yep, boom. Okay. Yep. Still running by this canal here on the left, and lots of ponding water on the road. Extreme. Coming to the town of Sargent right now. Still on here. The damaging winds are still offshore, about 40 miles roughly. It's now 11:31 Central Time. Hurricane Beryl's just southwest. Looks like the fire department is activated. The volunteer fire department's got the doors open, and then got people, fire trucks. Looks like on standby. Okay, we got a fire truck here. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's. He's doing water. I think he's just doing observations. Okay, just make sure we don't have no power lines or anything down. I don't think there's any power lines down. Okay, just had an active fire truck. Just we don't have any damage right here where I'm driving. We got a turn coming up here. Wow. This is the tricky part. It's like, where's this thing gonna go? Wow. Gosh, that thing is spinning and spinning. I can't believe how far northwest this thing's getting sucked back. It's just, oh man, the winds are looking crazy now. Back to my west. Whoa. Off to the east too now. Man, there's a big swath of big fat hairy winds developing. Like just winds. 70, 80, 97, 99, 98. Yeah, big area of 90s are forming now. Off Houston radar, back to my southeast. That whole eastern quadrant's going to have, just prepare for damaging winds all the way from Florida, all the way to, look here. Matagorda, all the way to Jamaica Beach, Galveston, north and east. You're going to have damaging winds. Matagorda, all the way to Galveston. North from there on the track. Now you got a big area of radar just showing a huge wide area of 50 to 70, 80 mile an hour winds developing, like 20 to actually about 40 miles east of the center. And so those damaging winds are, they'll be, as you get past the coastline, right? They'll drop off, but there's that wide area and a high enough area. There's going to be damaging winds way inland. Again, we're dealing with a Cat 1, not a Cat 3, but you're definitely going to have power outages and damaging winds as this eye of winds. Damaging winds are about 30 miles to 40 miles off the coast, approaching the coast now. Damaging winds definitely south of Matagorda, southwest of Matagorda on the western Eyewall. Winds 80 to 90 miles an hour at about 1,000 feet. And the storm surge is approaching the south of Sargent. My turn is 6 miles. Yep. Okay. People are putting things inside the building. People are now interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. People are taking their trucks and vehicles. They're parking them on the northwest sides of buildings because the winds are out of the southeast, and the damaging winds are trying to keep their vehicles out of the damaging winds on the eastern and southeastern sides if there's flying projectiles, flying debris, and there will be. Continue north up here. We're going to make our jog back over to just north of Matagorda. If that's not far enough, we'll make another jog and go back even west, northwest of there if we have to. We're going to go get in the eyes as the eyes coming in. So got some time. We're good on time. Everything's fine. Yep, boy. Okay. Continue with couplets. Very good looking couplets now are developing. Again, that Freeport area, you seem to be the zone for water spouts developing, for sure. And then a brand new area south of Sargent, southeast of Sargent, south and southeast of Sargent. A brand new area of water spouts are forming. Not strong yet, but they're coming up. Yep. Okay. See the eye now pretty good now. Continues to get better and better. Wow. Man. This eye, I'm about ready to go to zero visibility here soon, guys. As soon as that wall hits me, it's like 3 miles behind me. I've got a wall of 60 dBz, 50 to 60 dBz rain, and probably 50 to 60 mile an hour. I'm going to go to total whiteout conditions out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to get ready to make a turn and cut back to the west here real quick. Gosh. That eyewall looks really good. I mean, I really like the eyewall. It looks really good. It got its act together really quickly the last hour and a half. And it keeps getting sucked back to the northwest. Yep. Okay. Turn up's coming. Yep. Hang on. Oh, there's that big other deal. Okay, there's Matagorda. There's that deal I took earlier today. Okay. Gonna be coming back. I got a road turning back west here shortly. It's in a wide open area. Yep. Lots of ponding water on the road. More traffic. Local fishes or chasers. People trying to figure out if they want to see the storm surge or get the eye, right? I'm more of a, storm surge is good and it's cool, but at nighttime it's way riskier, and I don't want to be stuck in the road. All it takes is like 20 yards of 2 foot deep water and you're stuck, you're done, right? I'd rather be over here in the eye where you just keep moving with the eye, right? I'm going to be northbound and down with the eye. I'm not going to be in the rain in the eye. I'm going to be on the right out of the rain core, but where the eyes, I'm going to be trying to get in the eye and stay in the eye and move north with the eye. Northwest, and then north, and then eventually northeast. Hopefully I can still be in the eye at sun up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., where it gets light outside and you can see stuff flying around. Won't be real bad, but there'll be some. Maybe some tornadoes as well on the eyewall. Definitely the bands off to the east and northeast of the eye as the hurricane tracks inland. There definitely will be damaging tornadoes with the eye and to the east of the eye. Okay. Okay, there we go. Switcheroo. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support there. Thank you so much. Man, that hurricane's just looking really good. Can't take my eyes off the road, but I'll let you guys see what's happening here in just a minute. Man, they're saying it's suckered back to the west. That pulled a quarterback sneak. I knew this thing was going to do something funky, and it did. You saw those big hot towers started on that southwest flank right here, and it like a fuse went off, and it circled all the way around. And as soon as that through those storms, the hot towers, those storms exploded on the northwest anchor, and it yanked that whole storm back northwest hard. Like really hard. It's really amazing. Watch this happen. Wow, the eyewall just looks. It's due south. It's like southeast of Matagorda now, but it still looks like it's lifted northwest. It may go right over Matagorda, or it's probably gonna be within 5 miles of Matagorda is my guess. It's gonna be really close. It might even go west of them. It's one of those things, troughs pull northwest and it'll go north, then northeast. But you never know exactly when that's gonna happen. Here's you see the flashing lights up
In
here?
half a mile,
Yeah, there you
left
go.
onto Farm to Market Road 521 West.
There you go. I'm getting ready to do my crossover here. You got a town here. I'm getting ready to go 521 west from the road down to Sargent. Getting ready to cut west. Yep.
At the light, turn left onto Farm to Market Road 521 West.
There we go. So far, good. Got a stop sign. Slow that down. Yep, we're gonna stop. Got a four-way stop here. Complete stop. We're stopped. Okay, we're good.
Continue on Farm to Market Road 521 West
Okay.
for 16 miles.
Yep, I gotta watch this band coming up. It's just gonna absolutely go to crazy. I'm trying to get as far east as I can before it hits me. I'm right. Let me show you guys this real quick. Okay, see that little blue dot? That's where I'm at right here. See all this pan rain coming up? When that gets there, I'm gonna have zero visibility and about 60-mile-an-hour winds. You see, it's coming up, and then let's look back southwest here. Look at this eye. Look at this thing. Look at how good it looks now. Look at this thing, man. This thing is wrapping up. Look at that, just like a drill bit there. Look at that. It looks like, boy, look at that thing. It's like a shrimp cloud turning into look at that. Gosh, look at that thing spinning. It's like, boom, I'm happening. Wow, it's even back southwest of Matagorda. This thing may either go over or west of Matagorda now. Look at this. That's amazing. Oh man, let's go back to velocity. Let's look at the velocity data on this thing. It's just ridiculous, right? It's coming up at western Eyewall. Let's go back to Corpus because it's kind of sucking back. It's getting back in Corpus's range. Like the back western Eyewall's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, right, guys? That's just ridiculous how good that looks right now because that's pretty far back west, right? So if you look at this off of the Corpus radar, there's a lot of 80, 90-mile-an-hour winds, 95. You know, you probably got some hundreds in there. So that, again, is not surface, but it's just telling you that western Eyewall is wicked, right? And it's the whole thing's just getting better and better. It's just the whole thing is looking better and better, right? We'll see how this thing plays out. No guarantees. Live Starlink. It's happening. I'm gonna cut across here now. Doing a hook slice, kind of on the east side. I'm going my rear end, the back of the car is to the east. So as these winds come plowing into me at 60 miles an hour, 50 to 60, I'm gonna have east winds. It's gonna be against my rear end. You know, the back of the vehicle here, pushing me to the west, right? So I'm not gonna be driving into it. I'm gonna be going with the rain and the sheets. But it's not very far. It's now 1 mile south of me. I just don't want the hot winds to bring these east-west trees down. I don't think it will, but it could. I got trees on both sides of the road here. They're about 40 yards away from the main road here. I'm rapidly moving back toward Matagorda area. May even have to jog and go back west of there. Okay, here comes the rain. Here it comes. Not gonna make it all the way before it catches me. Yeah, no, I got a good ways to go here. 13 miles. Yeah, it's gonna run over me before I get there. I'm heading back southwest. It's parallel with me right now, barely. It's just south of me here, about a mile and a half. Rain's starting to pick up. Probably in about another 2 minutes, it's gonna go to super heavy rain. Then I'll drop down to about 20 miles an hour and just drive in blinding rain. That's what's got about right. There's a stick neck right there. That's taking observations in real time. That's sending that data back to the Hurricane Center. There's probably 20 or 30 of those all along the coastline here, feeding real-time data back. So we got the Hurricane Hunter up. He's up there. We got the buoy data now in the Gulf, reporting hurricane force winds with huge swells in the Gulf, in the northern Gulf now. Storm surge is coming. Storm surge is probably about 2 hours away max. Well, I got water coming, start inundating the coastline from Matagorda Bay all the way over to Surf City, and then toward Galveston. You'll have storm surge over there as well. This road's going to put me out just north of Matagorda. A lot of times when you move, you got to do one of those split decisions of when to move and when not to move, right? You got to work with the weather. So whatever the weather it deals you out, right? In real time, you got to be able to adapt in real time and move with the weather, right? So if you're going to make a move, it's kind of like if you're sitting at a store and it's like it's pouring rain, you're going to get soaking wet if you run to the car. Well, sometimes you wait a minute or two, you might get that 30-second break, and it's like you brake for the car, right? The same way right now, I got this 20-minute break, right? And the squalls, it's like I was going to cut, so I got off the bridge, got on the north side, okay, before the storm surge hit, and then I'm making a break in between the bands, so I'm surging west to get back in front of the hurricane eye as it comes into Matagorda or just west of Matagorda Bay, and so I'm busting west to get into the hurricane eye, right? So I want to be with the eye as it comes inland. So that's what I'm doing. Winds are picking up. My car's bouncing now. I'm getting hit broadside with the winds because I'm running west-southwestward. The winds are out of the southeast hard. Car's starting to get pushed to the right. Rain's picking up more and more. It's going to get really, really heavy here short, very few seconds here. My ears are actually popping because the pressure's falling. I can feel the pressure in my ears. My ears are real sensitive to the pressure for all kinds of reasons. I'll tell you about that another time, but my ears are popping because the pressure's falling rapidly now, and the bands are coming in. It's like you're on a plane and you're like descending, 5,000 feet. Your ears start, you get that pressure feeling in your ears. That's what it feels like. Got a bend here. About 8 miles to my highway down to Matagorda, not very far away. I'll be driving straight into the east winds. This way I'm going with the winds, and the next one's going to be the winds will be, the rain band will be horizontal to me. Yeah, it's all good. Nobody's on the road. As you see, it's pretty vacant. Not very many. Only people out here, some chasers, and seen a few around. Constables. Yeah. Wow. 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 I see what everybody else did. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. A lot of people like busting south. They're like, I'm out of here. Okay. Wow. No car wash yet. I had that earlier. Okay. Matagorda, here I come, baby. God, the Eyewall's just south of them. Whoa. What's this eye gonna do? Oh, baby! Woo! The winds are getting wickeder and wickeder. Getting all wickedy out. Yep, I love the winds. Look really good. Yep, getting better. Corpus radars. It's a good thing Houston and Corpus radars are staying up. Gosh, Houston's radar looks awesome. Still looks like a half hurricane, but it still looks really good. Yep. Coming around the bend. Here we go. We're about at our next point here. Another bend, sharp bend. Wow, that thing is spinning like crazy. Man, Houston radar, man, you've got so many couplets on radar. I don't know how you issue all the warnings. Look at all the couplets coming ashore. Man, there's a ton of couplets offshore. Nothing super strong, but they're definitely there. Okay, I'm just trying to. There's Matagorda. Lots and lots of water on the road. Just northeast of Matagorda. Trying to. Yep. Gosh. Hang on. Guys, just south of Matagorda. It's not very far. Let me see here. I got probably not reaching the ground yet, but about 20 miles south of Matagorda. roughly about 20 miles south in the water. Yeah, I got hurricane force winds now, about 20 miles south of Matagorda in the Gulf. Yeah, about 20 miles south. Hurricane force winds will be coming ashore 11:50, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Hurricane force winds will be coming ashore near Matagorda. If not sooner. Boom. Big heavy bands are coming in. I'm just now getting into the rain. The real heavy rain's back south of me here. Okay. Another sharp curve. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, oh, that's right. This is that big hard. I got a big hard bend here. Boom. Yep, this is that 90. I gotta take this 90 north for about a half mile and then back west. That stop sign's going the other direction. Yep. Make this bend, then we go back to the left here. Then another bend. Last bend, I'm going to go straight west. Quite a bit of ponding water on the road. Okay. Okay, let me see. Somebody's asking a question. What I mean by something. Hang on. Jeff, Mark, and Chet, can you explain to folks what you mean by couplet? Yeah, how can you tell there's a... Okay, not much. Okay, yeah, so couplets are... Can't grab the radar right now. Couplets just inbound, outbound on the Doppler. It sees winds going away from the radar and winds coming toward the radar. And on that northeast quadrant of the hurricane, where you have the opposing winds on that northeast quadrant and eastern quadrant of these cells. And as the pressure falls and you get the maximized shear to the northeast, the center, that's where a lot of times you'll get the tornadoes like to form in that northeast quadrant of the hurricane and eastern quadrant. Gosh, man, this thing is rain starting to pick up more and more. I'm getting ready to go south here. Almost to my, 1 mile. I'm going to start breaking south. Boom, done with that. There's that. Right, got that done. Now it's going down here. If I can get down there. Yeah, oh, that's that canal deal. Oh, that's super scary. Okay, let's talk about that. We'll look at the water.
Farm to Market Road 521 West, 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that when we get down here. I may or may not go all the way down to the ocean because there's a canal right next to the road. If that canal's full of water, it's like, no, not happening. Because I'm not going to get trapped by the water, high water.
In half a mile, turn left onto Texas 60 South.
60 South, here we come, baby. Boom. Yep. Okay. Road west of here, there's a bridges out, like west of here, it's been out. Okay.
Turn left onto Texas 60 South.
I've got you. Before we go south here, guys, I'm gonna power still on, obviously here. That's good, that's all good. Give me just a second here, I'm gonna look at something. The wind's picking up. That's good. That looks good. That looks good.
Your route may be affected by hurricane warning.
You got that right, sweetie. That's there we go. Gosh. Okay. Come on. Just want to look at this real quick. Boy, it's wrapping up hard south of Morty. Just south of me here. It's wrapping up. It's like, yeah, baby. I don't think this guy's I'm pretty sure, I know the lights are on, but I'm pretty sure the pumps are off here. I'm 99.9% sure. I don't
Head
remember.
north on Texas 60
I don't
north
remember
toward
if he's
Avenue A, Avenue C,
got the wind
then
blowing.
turn left onto Avenue A.
It shows that, but
Turn left.
I think it's off. I don't think it's gonna read it. I don't think it's gonna read it. No blue shit. Key not detected. The key is, it's right here. Okay, I got the key. All right, hang on a minute. I'm gonna back up. Just go there. You still with me? You still with me? Help you out. Who says you can't get gas in a hurricane, right? It's pumping. I'm getting gas. I'm getting gas right now in a hurricane, right? Look at this. It's pumping gas. Yep. I went from 3/4 back to, gotta fill her up. Gotta get about 5 gallons here to get you 100 miles or so. Yep, I'm getting gas. Boom, 1226, 4 gallons. I love you. Thank you. Which gas station is this? I don't know. It's working though. It pumped, man. You gotta do that card swipe. You gotta swipe it, you gotta swipe it, and you gotta swipe it again. It says, hey, I love you. Yes, it did. I'm getting soaking wet. That's okay. I've got gas. You're about to get you guys. Here we go. Hang on. You gotta wipe off the front of the thing. Wet. There we go. Much wet. There we go. Much better. Make sure the back's wiped off. Just stand by. We're about to go south here. Blue. You guys get all that? You back up. You see me live? Just give me a thumbs up if you see me live. Thumbs up if you see me live, please. Got it. Blue pumps. Yes, there was blue pumps too. The auto was blue. Here we go. Yep, I have them. Here we go. That's what you do, man, when you're not chasing.
South
You
on
find
Texas 60 south toward Avenue D.
you find a gas station open, you stop and you pump the gas every time before the power goes out. The power's gonna go out in the next hour or two here. You got it? Boom, beautiful. Boom. Yep. Phone's taken. Yeah. Paper, my phone's blowing up now. Oh, great. Looks like I got multiple sponsors wanting to sponsor gas. Let's get that EV. Let's get the EV sponsorships going there. Get the EV charging stuff going on. All right, come on, let's get this real right. Look at this. Gosh, I really like the hurricane south of Matagorda. Oh, baby, she's a-coming up north. Yep. Yeah, it's all over it, babe. Let's do it. I told you it wasn't going to be boring tonight. You never know what's going to happen. That's why it's kind of exciting about hurricane and tornado chase too, right? A hurricane is like 23 hours of boredom and like a half hour of total terror, right? That's what I tell people. Tornado chase is definitely that way, right? 23 hours of total boredom and then about an hour of total terror, right? It can be. Or controlled chaos, right? Going southbound, right? Beautiful. I stopped at this station earlier today. This guy was really nice. Yeah, he's open. He said, as long as I have power, you can pump gas. He's open. Oh, did you see that? Got a little blinky there. Hang on. Guys, okay. Man, it looked like south of us kind of went dark down there. No, it came back on. Gosh, guys, let me show you this. This is crazy. Look where I'm at. Matagorda, just north of Matagorda, and look at this big guy coming. Here it comes, just south of us, coming northwest. He's gonna come over us, man. We're gonna nail it. We're gonna get in this eye. I gotta make a call to the guy, make sure he got where he needs to be. Yep. Let's see here. There he is. All right. Hey, I'm just north of Matagorda. There was a gas station up there and the pumps actually worked. I got gas. I topped off again. Hey, are you down south or did you go all the way west? You're where? Where's that? Oh, you took the big loop around all the way over. No, I took that road. I took that road west. Right, I took that road west, the shortcut. Right, that's correct. Okay, so you're way north, okay? Do you think it's going to go west of Matagorda? Do you really? If it does, then I'm going to go over there then. Okay, I'm gonna slow down here and then probably not go all the way down to Matagorda then. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're good. We'll see what happens here. It's gonna be crazy. All right, I'm passing a big, huge power plant. Yeah, this is a big power plant. This might be a good place to hold up when those damaging winds come in. What do you think? Yeah. Is this a nuclear plant here, or is this a? Oh, it's a definitely big nuclear plant. Okay, well we don't need nothing bad happen here. So, hey, the bottom of the eye is doing some really funky things, right? I mean, it's just right, exactly, 100%. Gosh, I'll be shocked, guys. I think the center's going to be. It might be just west there, but it depends if it keeps pulling northwest. The track now, technically the track's east of Matagorda. I mean, on the official track. Right, no, I got you. Yeah, no, it wobbled hard left. Gosh, on the. Gosh, I've got hurricane force winds just offshore now, like just south of Matagorda. Not very far. 60, 70. All right, just stay in touch with me. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks, Kathy, for chipping in there. Yeah, Twister Chasers. Kathy's online now. That's a good thing. She's manning. We're going to go down here to Matagorda and see what we got here. Go down south here. Yep. We're just north of Matagorda, Texas. Hurricane looks like it's about south of us here, about 40 miles. Not much more than that, maybe 30. South-southeast, pulling north-northwest at 12 miles an hour. Should be crossing the coastline at around 3 to 4 a.m. And I'm trying to get over to the, closer to the eye. The eye's very, very, very close. It's just south of us here. They got a big, broad circulation. So approaching the coastline now. It's about 20 to 30 miles south. Let's see where Sargent is. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's happened just like east there. Hang on. That's a different deal. Flash flooding now. Just to my east. Just a minute. Storm surge related to hurricane is beginning to breach seawall. Okay, water, okay, 1 inch per 15 minutes. Current water depth is 2 inches, AGL. Okay, so it looks like at Sargent, water is overrunning the seawall at Sargent now. Storm surge is coming into Sargent now. It's coming over the wall, so storm surge is coming in. Yeah, it's midnight. Storm surge is approaching Sargent. The water surge of the water is, Chasers reporting where I just left there about 20 minutes ago. Water's now surging in. Just south of Sargent there, along the coastal wall. And it should be coming into Matagorda as well. So, okay, strong winds at very strong winds at very strong winds now at Sargent. Yeah, they get very, very strong, possibly damaging winds there. Yeah, hurricane force winds, guys, are now yeah, they're just above me here. Let me see what I've got overhead. I've got 60 here, but just offshore, about 20 miles. I've got 75 to 90 miles an hour. Just about 20 miles south of Sargent, 75 to 90 mile an hour winds. Okay. Gotta watch the road. Yep, I'm getting down here with the water, close to the water, so I gotta really start watching the rivers and the crossovers, because once I get down here, I've got about 6 or 8 miles of, I've got about 6 or 8 miles I'm right next to a canal, going down that road, and if that canal's out of its banks or near out of its banks, I'm not doing it. So I'll know momentarily. I was able to get gas at the gas stations that had electric on, and pumps were working, and I swapped the card, and it took about 4 swipes, and it said yes, yes, and yes, please, and yes, here's my fuel type, and I was golden. Yep. Yeah, Starlink's still up. We're still going. Very intense, heavy cores. Hurricane force winds are now approaching the coastline now. It's now 12:07 a.m. Hurricane Beryl's approaching the coast, should cross the coast between 3 and 4 a.m. Very close to Matagorda, either just west or east of Matagorda, Texas. Right, Kathy's monitoring everything because I'm focusing on the road. Guys, we're Hurricane Beryl approaching the coast now, about 3 hours out, dropping back south on Highway 60 down toward Matagorda, getting closer to the Eyewall. We'll see if it goes over us or just to our west or just to our east. But right now it looks like it's just southeast, basically, of Matagorda. And let me look at the eye here. Gosh, hurricane force winds are just south of me now. We're going to have storm surge coming into Matagorda as well. This North Eyewall is rapidly approaching the coastline. The damaging winds are rapidly approaching the coastline, like very fast now. Fair amount of chasers here in Matagorda. And the eye is just it's got a big eye, but it's like just southeast of us. We'll see how long this thing keeps moving northeast. This canal, a lot of people right in town here at Matagorda. See if we get any power flashes. You got some people hunkering a couple cars. I'm not laughing, it's just, I get it. A couple of people hiding in the car wash with their vehicles. One's an RV, which
Eric Fox.
Yeah. Yes, Eric. Well, why? What happened? Coming back north. You think the eye's going to come right over Matagorda? 78-mile-an-hour winds and the northeast Eyewall measured. I don't know who that was measured. Somebody just reported almost 80-mile-an-hour winds in the northeast Eyewall. I don't know if that was the Hurricane Hunter or a buoy. It looked what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Hurricane Hunter. Thanks, Chris. Okay, yeah, I'm in Matagorda. I'm going to look at the canal real quick, make sure the water's not going to overrun us here. Yeah, they said the water's coming up. Report water's rising an inch every 15 minutes now at Sargent on the beach. Bye bye. I'll let you know. I'm in Matagorda right now. On the south side. Are you going to go past? You're going to go all the way past the canal? That's what I'm saying. You can't. All the chasers are holding here in town. We'll get cut off south of town. I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna go look at the canal real quick. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, people are changing their options here. Yeah, I've got to check this canal out. There's a canal. Yeah, I'm in town of Matagorda, but I'm worried about the deal. 78 mile an hour winds now in the northeast quadrant. Hurricane Hunter. The pressures continue to fall. Hurricane force winds continue to intensify.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Farm to Market Road 2031.
There's another person in a big building. There's a fishing village. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this canal right here. I'm gonna watch this like a hawk. I'm not gonna go down there because you got the canal. That storm surge is coming up. Yep. Let's watch it here. Yep. The water's right here. Is this canal?
Farm to Market Road 2031.
Yeah. I see you, 2031. I got you. And I'm not gonna go over the bridge. I can tell you that. Okay. Got that guy. I got that guy. I'm just watching everybody here. Watching everything. There's a bridge right there. Gotta
continue on Farm to Market Road 2031 for 7 miles.
See what we got here. Gotta see the wind. Got people barely on the north side and south side. Ooh, the eye looks wicked. Wow, whoa. Let me, I got time to do this right now before I go this road. Let me get on the side over here. Get out of the road and show you what's going on. There's a bridge right there, Matagorda. I'm right here at Matagorda now, right? There's a bridge. Most people are holding the eye. It's just south of us here, just barely. Look at that puppy. Yeah, look at the eye. It's right here. It's like just ballpark eye. It's like, it's farther south than I thought. It's about the center. It's 48 miles, right? It's about 4 hours away, roughly. Is that a power flash or lightning? Hang on. That's something. Oh, that's the wind blowing. I got the wind. I got sheets of rain coming over me here, pretty good. Doing this from Houston. It's a ways out there, right? But it's look at that, 90, 85, 90. It's not surface. It's good. 100 mile an hour winds. Uh-oh. I'm seeing power. Yep, power's going off and on here at Matagorda. You saw it right there live. Power's bouncing off and on now. We're going to lose power here, guys. It's going to go pitch dark. The hurricane force wind, damaging winds are coming on shore, or will be very shortly. If not already, there will be very, very shortly. Damaging winds coming on shore from Matagorda, east of Port O'Connor. Matagorda, the damaging winds are about to come on shore along the coastline now. Sargent over to Freeport, damaging winds are just about to come on shore now. This is all damaging winds now. Power is continuing to bump here. Yep, continue power bumps in Matagorda. Still have power, but it's blinking off and on. Damaging winds are now approaching the coastline. We should have a NOAA. Let me go to NOAA, the radio. We should have alerts going off here in a minute. We should have, let's see if they go with them. Don't know if the winds are quite high enough for them to go a hurricane special warning here. Let's see what they've got here. We should.
South 3 feet at 6 seconds. Storm showers and thunderstorms early in the evening.
I don't think the winds are high enough to go damaging hurricane force winds.
Southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 3 feet. Wave detail. Southeast 3 feet at 7 seconds.
Lights are blinking, lock off. Power keeps going off and on immediately to my right at this hotel. Everything's blinking. Yep. A lot of reports now over at Freeport, Surfside Beach. Storm gusts 61 miles an hour. Another report over there. Flooding now, Surfside Beach. That was expected. So you got inland storm surge going on. Freshwater. You've got reports of wind, and then here comes the really bad winds. Again, 70 to 80 mile an hour winds are probably just about 20 miles, 30 miles south of Matagorda now. Not very far, but there won't be much longer. Yeah, about 20 to 30 miles south of the coast here, back to southeast here. Just all these high winds here. Let's see what we get here on this back western side. I left over at Sargent, and we may be going back to Sargent. Yeah, babe, where I'm at, babe, I'm in Matagorda, right here. Matagorda, Texas. Matagorda, Matagorda, Texas. Right on the Texas coast. Sergeant's right there. Look at this thing. Man, this thing is spinning like a buzzsaw now. Thank you for the support there. Appreciate it. Look at this thing. It's coming on. Here's the bridge. We've got horizontal winds flying down east. This band here is wicked coming in. Yep. Still probably a couple hours before the super onslaught comes on shore. Wish we had better radar coverage here. It's decent, but it could be better. Yeah. Using Corpus radar, they have above the surface, not overs. Yeah, overs, I got 65 to 70 mile an hour winds now overhead. Not at the surface yet, but just above us. So as you get the higher bands coming in, those damaging winds are coming on shore. Yeah. Pass go, and then just south of Matagorda, damaging winds are just about to move on shore. 70, 80, 90 mile an hour winds just offshore now, coming north with that band, that heavy squall. So damaging winds will be coming on shore here very shortly. This whole band is here. It's damaging winds, 70 to 80, some gusts to maybe 90, 95, as this hurricane is just taking on a very interesting look. Wow, it's kind of, there's a big ball of energy that started off earlier back southeast here, and the ball of energy went hard to the northwest. It yanked the hurricane northwestward. That ball of energy has swung back around now, and you can almost say it's right here. So now, instead of getting hooked hard back northwest, now the ball of energy is going to come back north here. So it's this guy right here. He stopped the northwest progress, and now he's going to come back north, probably very close to Matagorda here. It's kind of complicated, but you just got to watch the swirl and see what the wobbles are doing. The surface low is he's about right here, approximately. Yeah, he's almost straight south of us right here, about 40 miles due south is the center, roughly. Oh, that didn't work, did it? So see if this thing wants to jog back to the northeast or north. It took a hard jog northwest. Okay, surge starting to come ashore at Sargent. Yeah, it's all coming ashore now. Yeah. Okay, it's past, okay. Storm surge is past Sargent sign now. Okay. Look here. Well, on the other side up here of the bridge, the winds are, they're 40, 50, maybe a little bit higher, but I just want to see what the water's doing on the other side of this causeway, and then I'm going to come back north. Yep. That's smart. Yep, I see what you're doing. Oh, power flashes. Just had power flashes south of Matagorda. Yep. Oh. Yep. Just south of me, just had a power flash. South of Matagorda, toward the water. Okay. I'm gonna watch and see. I'm gonna look and see where the water's doing here. This right down here is where the the wind's out of the east hard. We go right down here to the canal. I'm gonna see how the canal water is. The bay's just to my east here, just to my left of the road. Storm surge is coming into Sargent really hard now. Multiple reports of water's rising rapidly at Sargent. The storm surge is coming onshore now at Sargent. No, I'm not in the Cybertruck. Winds are really picking up. Okay, right here to my right is the canal. I'm gonna look and see what we've got here. We got some emergency vehicles up here and people just, it's right to the right here. I'm just gonna see what we've got. Yeah, another chaser. Up. I'm not going any farther. I'm gonna whip around here and head back. Yeah, the water's coming up. I can see the water on the water in the ditches are coming up on the canal side. Yeah, the water's, it's not to the road, but it's not far from the road either, right? Yeah, the water's coming up south of Matagorda. Absolutely. I see water on both sides of the road now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. On the bay side, it's really coming up. Hang on. Hang on. Water's coming up over here on my left. Yep. The water. Yep. Water's coming up. Everything south of Matagorda, the water's coming up, which is should be, right? Because the surge is coming in right now. Yep. Water's coming up on both sides of the canal. East of the road and west of the road. You see where I'm at? I'll show you this real quick. The water's coming up on both sides of the road now. I'm going back over the bridge. I'm going to go back north, get over the bridge. Water's coming in for all this off to the east there. It's filling up. The water's coming up, rising. This whole area is going to, it may overwash. This whole thing may overwash. If the circulation can, if we go to a ripping southeast wind, the surge comes up in here, you might get complete overwash here. It's tricky. Depends on the actual center where it tracks. If we whip around the northwest winds, it'll push it back out. If we whip around a hard southeast, it'll surge in here like a freaking dam breaking. Yeah, the winds are really screaming now. It's gonna get really ugly here really quick. I'm gonna go back over the bridge on the south side of Matagorda. Yeah, this guy's leaving too. He's not waiting. You can already tell what's getting ready to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna go around him. Yeah. That bay water to my east is coming up, and the canal's coming up. Matagorda, south of Matagorda, the water's rising. South of Matagorda. I'm gonna get back over the bridge before the high winds overrun us here. Going back north, we're gonna get back over the bridge here at Matagorda. Going to Intercoastal, man, the car's bouncing. It is really bouncing. It's shaking really hard.
On Farm to Market Road 2031.
Yep.
In half a mile, make a U-turn.
Yep, I've done that. Yep. Wow. Winds are really pretty strong here. car's bouncing on top of the bridge. It's a bouncing. You don't like that feeling when you feel your rear end of your vehicle lifting. It's very disconcerting, to put it mildly. Coming off the bridge now. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna find a place to get ready for stuff to start flying. Let's see. I'm out. I got an east wind. Let me see here. That's the east side of town.
Turn right onto Lewis Street.
Let me go down. I'm gonna just kind of circle this city here for a little bit. Kind of look around. Got good power there. Just looking for stuff that might go flying. Don't want to be downwind of it.
Lewis Street, then turn right onto Cypress Street.
Yeah, don't need to do that. Boom. Yep. There's that. Yep. Interesting. Huh. Just a second here. Oh, is that what I think it is? Probably is. Now it's Matagorda School. Elementary school. Okay. Yeah, pretty good sized elementary school here in Matagorda. Yeah. Go back out to the main road. The east winds are coming in. Wow. That eye. Oh, it's gonna get really bad. I'm not laughing, folks. It's getting ready to get really bad. Look at the winds now. They've got almost hurricane force winds now. Yep, the trees are swaying. You're gonna start seeing power flashes pretty soon. The trees are whipping pretty hard now. So it's gonna won't take much to bring down some trees on some power lines. Main center is still about 30 miles south of me. The main center of the eye. This is Matagorda, Texas. The eye is due south of me now, it looks like. About approximately 30 miles. It looks like a cinnamon swirl coming up from the south. Yep. Wow. Okay. Almost out to the main road. Here we go. Coming out of an industrial area, back to the main road. So I'm gonna stop here. Boom, back to the main road. Matagorda. There we go. There you are, babe. There's the south end and north end of town. Look at the trees. Oh. Okay, look, oh wow, this is good. Look at these LED lights here. They light up the parking lot pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good lighting. Like, sounds like a good idea. I think that's what they do down here. They have these, they've got these locations where the water gets high. You got these high elevations right here, so you can go, pull in there and stay up high with the out of the storm surge and wind. Right? So you come over here, come around. Don't think we can get that high. It's about a 6-8 foot rise, but you get the idea. Yeah, Chris, this is an attachment. All right. Wow, look at the water pouring off. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna get the other camera going because we're definitely gonna have some stuff flying here soon. Gotta get multiple cameras going. Okay, get the thing on. That's going. Yep, that's going. That's good. Oh, I've got to do something else here. I've got to get a lot of things plugged in. You gotta stay cognizant of the power. That's got to be plugged in. That's got to be plugged in. Make sure everything is staying up. That's plugged in. This is plugged in. That's plugged in. Yep, you're good. And I've got another plug in. Okay, that's good. There's another deal. That's awesome. Another big plug in. That's good. That's getting plugged in. Yep. That's plugged in. Good. It's got power. He's got power. That's got power. Everybody's got power. Everything's happy. It's got power. Yep, it's power. It lows. Everything lows. Get power. Yep, it's good. There we go. It's got power. Yep. There you go. Power. You got power. Yep, you're all good. Everybody's happy. Yep. Okay, guys. Oh, wow. I'm trying to look for... Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe we could do this here. Look at these sheets of rain coming. Look at this. There's the boat docks. You can see the sheets of rain coming. Yeah. Whoa. Gosh, eyes like just southeast of me now. It's coming up. Okay, the really high winds are just south of me now. The sound went out. What now happened? Uh-oh. Oh. I'm getting, I got power. Okay, you guys hear audio okay? Yeah, I've got 90, not at the surface. I got 90-mile-an-hour winds overhead now, off the radar. 90-mile-an-hour winds overhead now, over where I'm located. Yep. Yeah, all the radars are showing, 75 to 90-mile-an-hour winds. Houston shows 70-mile-an-hour winds, and Corpus shows closer to 90-mile-an-hour winds in northwest of Eyewall now. We'll see what's going to happen here. Appreciate your support. That's awesome. Now I'm going to take you off the spindle here. You'll see what I'm doing. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you. There we go. There's Matagorda. Right there's where we're at. Matagorda. Right there. Right here. There's a road that goes on down here. The canal's there. No way. Big time storm surge coming in over here. Water, large battering waves are now coming ashore. Storm surge is coming in. It's just ahead of that wall here. This is the big storm surge is over in this eastern. It's wrapping in like this. Freeport all the way Surfside, Target, and then Matagorda Bay. And look at the center of this thing. Look at that thing. That's just crazy. Actually, I think the reflectivity does a better job. And watch this thing. They took a hard northwest. Now it's kind of taking a jog back north-northeast again. Are you telling me I may have to go back to the right? It might be. This thing's got all kinds of little eddies in it for sure. Wow, look at that. That's very, very interesting. And the lights are flashing, power's flashing. It might go, let's see what the winds do here. My winds are picking up more than, let's see here, what are my winds doing here on the watch? I'm switching, let me look at my direction here. I'm facing northeast there. Let me get my targets right here. Yep, winds out that direction. I've got to get northeast wind here. If I don't switch around to more easterly wind, if I stay northeasterly to northerly wind here, right now my wind is coming in from this direction, and depending on this movement right here, this ball, if my wind starts coming around like this, that means the center is going to go over here to my east, right? So I may be going back up here and going back to east. It's tricky. This one's like been a lot of sliders. It's not an easy hurricane to chase for sure. Yep. Very, very interesting. Yep. Yep. Put you guys back in the... Post-traumatic. Yeah, post-traumatic, you're right. All right, it's time for some iced tea. I appreciate the support there. Thank you. Okay, let me... Nope. Yeah, it's post-traumatic stress. That's correct. It's all good. A lot of high winds coming in. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. How deep? 6 inches. Hey, Eric. Where you at now? Okay, I'm on the north side of town, pointing north. This thing's doing all kinds of wobbly and eddies, and it looks like it's trying to go back northeast again. But the ball energy, it went northeast, but it's getting ready to dumbbell back to the northwest. Look what it's doing. It's yeah. That's correct. That is correct. That's correct. Are you guys coming into town? I'm on the north side of town. I'm right here on the highway, pointing north. Man, I'm getting some strong winds here. We should have some power outages here pretty soon. They've had some. What'd you say? Right. Yeah, the winds. I'm right here on the main highway. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much. It shouldn't be too much lower. They're reporting hurricane force winds just to our east. Sergeant's got hurricane force wind. The water's starting to come up over the road now. Under the bottom of the Bay Bridge. Hey, look what you will not believe what I just found. You will not believe what I just found. You ready for this? You ready? I found a blue shed car wash. I'm back. Did you guys see that? I forgot when you have the Starlink, you can't go undercover, right? It goes off. Oh man, into the internet. Yes, too funny. Hey, the hurricane's coming here. Look what I found. Look, you can't make this up, right? It's actually happening. The wind is getting wicked here. I'm moving, right? Stuff's gonna start flying. I'm not laughing about anything, guys. It's just crazy, right? Anyway, all right, here we go. Yep, the flag, Texas flag. There's. Here we go. Yep, the flag. Texas flag, there's, okay, there's some more people coming in. Look at that Texas flag. It's doing, okay, there's some more people coming in. Look at that Texas flag. It's doing right here in Texas. Everything's big. Should have taken that flag. Somebody should have taken that flag down before this hurricane came in. Should have replaced it to a hurricane flag. Pull the Texas flag down. Stored it. Mother Nature doesn't want to hurt the Texas flag. Well, I can tell you what. Yeah. Yeah. Cartopia pronounced. Thank you, sweetie. The Texas flag, the wind's blowing so many directions, it just wrapped around the pole. I'm not laughing. The flag plumbed around the pole. Please, you guys watching this? Look, now it's back to full throttle the other direction. You can't make up a spot which way the wind's blowing. Okay, the wind is getting really wicked here. It's ripping out of the northeast. Okay. And this thing's coming up. It's jogging. It went northwest, then north, then northeast. It's swinging back around. Not quite Harvey, but it's thinking about it. Tornado radar. It's racing west. Hang on a minute. I've got a tornado. Somebody's telling me I got a tornado just to my northwest here. Where's that? I don't see the warning. Somebody's telling me there's a tornado coming. Or just north and west of me somewhere, ripping by. It's racing west. Okay, stand by. Where's the tornado at? Yeah, that's where it's been. They've been all. There's been about 20 passed through there. I see it. Yeah, it's that's like been the breeding ground all night. Stuff comes out of Freeport. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I'm talking to people digging me. What I'm trying to figure out is what's this? Is this thing gonna go just jog east of me, or is it gonna come over me? The eye. It's not very far southeast of me now. The wind's 20 miles southeast of me. It's 12:44, almost 1 a.m. and looks like it's about 20 miles southeast of Matagorda. Yeah, don't mess with Texas. You got that right. All right, thanks, Chris. You see anything, Chris? You call me. Bye. Call me. Okay, guys, we'll go back to weather radio.
Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations has been canceled and a hurricane never flood their banks. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Additional
another Eyewall Hunkering.
rain associated with tropical Storm Beryl is expected to pose a flash flooding threat for southeast Texas. 4 to 10 inches of total rainfall, with some locally higher amounts possible, are expected. This may result in street flooding, as well as rises along area rivers, creeks, streams, and bayous. You should monitor later and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Repeating, a flood watch remains in effect from 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time Monday until...
No, we're not quite in the eye yet. It's getting close, guys. It's just to my south and east. It's really, really, really close now. It's just south and east, about 20 miles. Did this wobble. Ball of energy came around. Now this ball of energy is coming up from my south here. It may go right over Matagorda, or it's going to be 5 miles east of me, or it's going to be between me and Sargent. It's right here. It's kind of wobbling. It's doing this wobble deal as it comes up. It's definitely... Go there. Corpus has some pretty interesting... Corpus has got it right here. It's not real clean, but it's right here, guys. It's about, I mean, everything's, look at the winds. The winds are getting more extreme here. I mean, it's just, matter of fact. Got the window rolled down, see if I can hear the howling sound yet. Once it gets about 75 sustained, the power lines start whistling. They have a very distinct harmonic sound to them. You definitely know the sound when you hear it. It's just this high, deep squeal pitch sound. It's only. I never heard that sound before, even during tornadoes. It's only during hurricanes, and it's when the wind passes the power lines, and the power lines will probably vibrate and move in a certain frequency tone, and it makes a very distinct harmonic whistling, screaming sound. It's very distinct. But you really don't get that until you get like 70 and above sustained. Then the power lines start really talking to you, start swinging. I'd say 60, 65 here. Radar shows 80 just above the surface here at about 3,000, 4,000 feet above me. I've got 80 plus overhead. So the heavier bands come in, you're going to get them down to the ground. The very high winds are just above the surface here. Yeah, my winds are trying to decide whether to come out of the northeast. If I see them swinging around the northwest, then it means hurricane's passing just immediately to my east here. So you got to watch it like a hawk. The center looks like to me it's just southeast of Sargent now. It's very, very close. It's doing this wobble. Jog just east, might be about right here now. My ears are popping a little bit. I can hear the winds are picking up more and more. Cars are really starting to rock now out of the northeast. Yeah, look at the flag. I'm gonna sit right here. Now the winds are really rocking hard now. Yep. Wow. It's jogging to the northwest again. It's back northwest Eyewall. Yeah, I wish it was daytime too. You're not the only one. I would definitely wish it was daytime. Hey, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Winds are picking up more and more. Yeah, here we go. Okay, it's getting really good now. I smell something burning. I'm not sure what it is, but I do smell something burning. There's some power lines right over me and behind me. I'm going to move into a different position here. There's all like power lines ahead of me. Gosh. Oh. Sergeant, okay. Power's going off and on, Sergeant. I'll buy that. $80 miles an hour from NHC. Yeah, I would attest to that. Yes, I agree 100% with that comment. Strongest winds are, wow, got really high winds overhead. Shows I've got Corpus radar shows they've got 100 mile an hour winds overhead now. Not at the surface, but overhead. Houston's a little bit less than that. Houston radar, I'm not far from that. Houston radar, I've got 70 to 85 mile an hour winds overhead now. Right overhead. Yep. That's interesting. I think my wind just changed direction. Hang on. Uh-oh. My wind's getting real erratic here, which means the eye's trying to come up, or it may flip on me, go northwest here. My winds are, my winds are starting to change direction here. Oh, golly. Okay, God, this is crazy. Look at this ball of energy. Look at this ball of energy south of, look at this. Boom, look at this. It's like right here now. I'm here, and my winds were like out of the east, and there's North Eyewall, and the northeast. They're almost out of the north now. They're almost like here now. It's like the center's gonna pass just southeast of me now. Possibly. My ears are popping. Not kidding, my ears are popping. Oh, again. Wow. Pressure's falling rapidly at this location. The eye's just southeast of me now. Look at this surge coming in. There's a big wobble. Whoa, look, there's the eyes right here. It's just southeast of me, not very far. 20 miles southeast of me is the hurricane. It's 1 a.m., 2025. It's right here. It's just southeast of Sargent right now. Oh, it came back northwest. Gosh, it's going to get crazy because the winds are really getting bad now. Yep. See if I don't like where I'm at, guys. This thing's high probability of something going flying by here. Wow. Man, the winds are screaming. It's just about no, my winds have now, they were northeast, now they were northwest, and now my winds are coming around more northwest here at Sargent, excuse me, at Matagorda. Well, winds definitely changing directions. I hadn't swung around plumb to northwest or west. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Austin and San Antonio's too far to see the storm really good. Yeah, my tanks are full. Yep. I'm getting a lot of 90. I got 108 miles an hour, not at the surface, just offshore. Back about 40 miles southeast of me. Wow, just really insane high winds, just above the surface. See what this crazy thing's gonna do here. Uh-oh, got another damage report. Damage just north of me, see what happened. Okay, canopy just north of me, just came off a gas station just north of me. Damage just immediately north of me here, just reported. So there's damaging winds and damage occurring. Okay, this eyewall, I mean this. So what we got here. Okay, it's digging in. It's making another jog to the northwest. Wow, this thing's like a little drill bit. Gosh, I got crazy winds just north of me, over me. (12:57 a.m.) Okay. Super high winds. Oh wow, the winds are getting super nuts here, guys. I'm gonna go crosswise with you. Look at this. Look at these winds. Just had a power flash north of town. Wow. Whoa, getting blasted here. absolutely pounded. Whoa. Probably 75 plus here now. Whoa. Gosh. Get ready. Look at this. Uh-oh. Really hard now. Yeah, I definitely got 75. I've got alerts going off. My car alarm's going off because it. Okay, winds are super nuts here now. Winds are screaming. I hear the power line screaming. We're trying to get out of the wind so I can see the flying debris. Stuff's flying everywhere. Golly. $90 miles an hour, really? It's just hard to appreciate the winds and the rain here. It's like just crazy. This thing's so close. It's probably about 15, 20 miles southeast of me now. Winds continue to, oh, thanks, Murray. Appreciate it. Yeah, elevation, that's a good question. Let's check that out. Yeah, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Yeah, I think they're hurricane force. Huh? Yeah, I'm on here too. Where do you think the center is? Look at the latest loop. The surge, I mean, it went northwest and then it jogged east and then it went northeast. Now I think this looks like to me, now I've got a new attribute and the thing is like due north. It's actually the center of the hole now is like straight south of 20 miles is the hole. Middle where there's no precip. It's the middle of the hurricane. It looks like it's 20 miles south of Matagorda. It's due south of Matagorda. That's where the inbound outbound is. And it did slow down. It slowed down, and I think the thing is gust 100 has to be. Where is this? Do you think it's slowed down? It looks like to me that I wouldn't say the thing's stalling, but hurricanes don't like to move ashore, right? The eyes. They like that warm water. They're trying to the southeastern Eyewall is look what just happened. The thing's taking a hard jog back northwest again. Look what it's doing. Look at the southeastern Eyewall now. With that attribute's exploding. I got 55 dBz on the southeast flank, and it's surging to the northwest now. It's going to force it over Matagorda. It's going to force the eye over Matagorda, 100%. We're going to get right in the middle of the eye. Now, the eye's going to come out over to Matagorda. No doubt about it. Boom. It's 1:05 a.m. Central Time. Hurricane Beryl. What's the last report you heard? 80. How high are we now on this thing? Seriously? Well, you said three numbers there. Which one is that? That was like a football snap. 9480 Hunt. Is that which one was it? Oh, not 84 millibars. I was talking about the max wind gusts you've had so far. 88 or 80? 80. Okay. Yeah, it's getting bigger. Yeah, people, yeah. Stay with these guys. I'm hiding behind. Hey, what do you know? Are you in town? Oh, okay. You're right here by me. I'm on this store on the south side of the store. I'm trying to stay out of the wind. Hey, the theme, it did something really well. The southeast side exploded, and there's a ball of energy rotating to the east side now, and it's forcing it in the eye to go back northwest again. The eye is literally 20 miles due south of us. The center of the eye. Exactly. Yeah, the center of the eye is due south of us. Bye. Yep. Got people. Yeah, it's all good, guys. We're just rocking here. Things gotten kind of expanding. It's very interesting. Look at this. I'm gonna roll the window down again. Don't get power soaked. Gosh, I hate all this. I call it overspray, blowback. Gosh, it's just that heavy torrential rain. Look at this thing. It was you got the big swirl, but see him? So you got the big swirl in the dryer, and this guy right here. So he's coming in, he comes with his ball of energy, came around. So he went northwest earlier, said no advisory just came out. Thank you, babe. And then it came around. Now this ball of energy is right here, and when this ball of energy comes around, it kind of slingshots it kind of slingshots the eye back to the northwest. So the center of the eye to me is like right here. Let's see. Apparently NOAA just put out a special, something just happened. Let's see what they got. Tropical, boom, there's that. Let me go to 2906 pressure at 984 millibars. Pressure is continuing. Storm surge in effect. Mesquite Bay to Sabine Pass, including Matagorda Bay, Galveston Bay. Galveston Bay, you're in storm surge warning. Hurricane warning in effect for Texas coast from Mesquite Bay northward to Port Bolivar, back to my east there. Stand by. You guys should be back on. Just a minute, I gotta. Gosh, I've got so much stuff whipping around. crazy. Hang on. Probably view. Yeah, babe. I know. Just bear with me, babe. It's just, hurricane. This is not going to be. It's not going to be perfect. Things are going to be just, hurricane. This is not going to be. It's not going to be perfect. Things are going to be a bit. Yep. A bit late until people. A bit. Yep. A bit late until people are evacuated. Wow. Okay. Okay. Port O'Connor to St. Louis Pass, 47-foot storm surge. Deepest will occur along the intermediate coast near the right of the center. Yep. Large destructive waves are coming ashore now. Formations. Yep. Yep. Large destructive waves are coming ashore. Surge couple feet deep now and surge it. Okay, hon. Yeah, water coming across the road over Sargent area. Yep. Still. You guys, it's getting gonna get crazy here. The water guys coming out here. Gosh, it's just the ice coming up, guys. It's not very far now. Whoa. Gosh, it's so close. It's so close, it's like it's fairly close. It's just southeast of us now. South of me. Look at my wind screaming here. My ears are popping, continue to pop. The eyes approaching us. What the world was that? Just heard something go boom. I think something flew off the roof. Gosh, now I'm back out in the wind. See how it's hiding? Gosh, this is crazy. Let's see if I can point another direction here. Oh, confirm elevation. No, it's I've put it on the other phone. Guys, I'm good where I'm at here. Let me double check that. Thanks for bringing that up again. Six feet elevation here. Yeah, 6 feet elevation. No, nothing's been muted. Can you guys hear the audio okay? Yeah, I'm getting rated fade on the Starlink guy. It's going in and out. Don't know if you can hear audio or not. Winds are screaming here. Probably we've got 75, 80 mile an hour winds at Matagorda. The winds are screaming here. Occasionally I hear debris in the air. Yeah, I'm 100% on Starlink, guys. I've got just a massive zero visibility, super heavy rain. Ears are popping. It's moving because I'm facing the back end toward the. Can you hear our audio? Blowing about 70, 75, torrential rainfall, super heavy here. Can you guys hear audio? I did switch back over. Anybody hear audio? Yes, you hear audio. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back over to 5G right now. But the core is so intense here. It's just absolutely just it's like it's it's like flash flooding. I mean, you can't even, the visibility is, you barely see across the street. Okay. Pointing due west. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, buddy, the eye, unless it goes way east, the eye should come right over at Matagorda. It's coming northwest. Look at the dry slots immediately south of me. My winds are absolutely screaming here. Yeah, the eye right now is like 10 to 15 miles straight south of Matagorda. Look at you can't get out on the beach because you'll drown south of me. The canal's right next to the highway. You'll drown. Yeah, if I went south a little bit. No, it's pitch black down there. If you leave here, it's yeah. No, buddy, the winds are super bad here. Yeah. Yeah, babe, I'm on the internet. I'm on the Verizon right now. It's just, guys, we're in hurricane conditions. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm on right now. Can you guys hear any better?